Bottom line, hon, come sit here.
Oh, all right.
Come sit with your,
Let's go for the
come sit with your hon.
Oh, hi.
I looked.
Hey, Bobby,
Oh.
you did real good today.
We're just surviving.
Together, guess how many miles we ran combined today?
See these laundry baskets everywhere? See them over? That's mostly my doing. Winter running, doubling. You're wearing a lot of extra clothing in the winter. I create a lot of laundry. I do feel bad about it, but what are you gonna do? All right, everyone. So we're doubling. This morning's run was really 2 goals for my 16 mile. Here it is on your screen, 16 mile out and back. First goal was to scout the ice, to see if it was icy, if it was still snow-packed, and it's actually pretty clear right now. Right now, that could change in a day or two on the Platte River Trail south of my house. And then, so that was the first goal. Second goal was to keep the volume up. As I talked about in yesterday's vlog, if you didn't see it, where I talked about running 130 miles a week, and so this is it. I don't think I mentioned this yesterday. Hopefully I'm in focus. This is it. This is the last week at high volume. Remember, functional overreaching, and I'll just say right now, this is how the cookie crumbled, okay? With races being canceled, and I personally did not want to wait until March, April, May to run another race. It would have been, oh my goodness, it would have been, I don't know, 6 months in between racing, and I just didn't want to do that. I think for the overall speed of the legs, like, you need to put yourself in hard situations in order to keep up a lot of different things, your anaerobic threshold, keep up those fast twitch muscle fibers. Therefore, the race, January 17th, I'm not saying I would recommend running high volume for me personally, this is usually my downtime, okay? So through the Christmas break, but this is just how the cookie crumbled in 2020, transitioning into 2021. Anyway, that's a big topic, and we'll get more into that after, yes, today's double. But first, I'm going to get the legs a little happier, because yes, they are still, of course, a little tired from last week. Actually, the last 2 weeks of volume here. Okay. One more point before we get rolling, and I am not going to carry the GoPro. I decided I gotta focus, keep that form, really focus on form in this double, and so I'm not gonna carry the GoPro, do it like I did this morning. But one more point is that today is going to be a 32-mile day, maybe even a little bit more, which is a lot. But again, like we talked about Saturday, or I guess it was Sunday when you watched it, is I want to be obviously present to the family at Christmas time, Christmas Eve, Christmas, after Christmas. And so I'm front loading, and I'm not saying it's the smartest thing to do from a training perspective, but it's a smart thing to do from a family perspective. So I'm just getting a lot of miles in here early in the week so that I can be present more present, as present as possible later in the week, while still, and the family, just so you know, is like totally behind what I'm doing and training for. But, you just you got to walk that line and make those decisions. So, all right, let's go get those shoes on. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that feels good. We're back.
Woo-woo!
True Love just said, welcome to Christmas break. And I say, welcome to functional overreaching break. Oh, Nelly, everybody, double day. I'll get you the stats here in a moment.
Wow.
Bottom line, hon,
Yeah.
ton of confidence after today for
You raced it?
the Naples half marathon, everybody.
Oh.
Ton of confidence.
Honey, that's
And
great
yes,
news.
why I train the way I train. Oh, you ready to go to mama?
Yeah.
So, bottom line, everybody,
What happened?
we're working and a shaking. There he goes. There he goes. I'm going to get my...
That's great. No, wait. Stay there.
Oh, could you get my drink? Thank you. Yeah, raw hibiscus, everybody. Mm-hmm.
How about them apples? I am so proud of you. All the mileage you got in today of front loading for Christmas break.
I told them earlier I'm front loading for Christmas break
Oh, that's so awesome.
so that I can be more present and not die on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Figuratively, boys. I'm
Delivery. Hang on.
tiredness. Oh, delivery. Bottom line, hon, come sit here.
Oh, all right.
Come sit with your...
Let's go for the
Come sit with your hon.
Oh, hi.
I looked.
I love
Oh.
you. You did real good today.
We're just surviving.
Together, guess how many miles we ran combined today? 32.
True Love's...
I'm on break week.
True Love's on break week. You know how I really encourage a break week, especially around Christmas. So, did you just take a nap, or are you ready for another
You know
nap?
what?
This
He's
is good.
off today.
This is good news. He'll
He
go
slept for
down.
an hour and then got up
Oh boy.
and then went back down for a little one, and yeah.
Bottom line, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support on Strava. We love you. And again, I'll break down the run in a little bit.
Oh, let him have a hot second.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we go. Here we go. A little replenishment. And oh man, why I train, the way that I train. Thanks for tuning in. By the way, I'm at that juncture in the training block where it gets very difficult, everyone, to pull off a daily vlog, to make it somewhat entertaining to watch for all of you out there. Thanks for tuning in again. But also to get the tasks done in my training plan that I need to get done, okay? So I'm at that juncture where today's vlog, not as cinematic as sometimes it is, not quite as beautiful to watch, but I'm trying. Thanks for sticking around these next 7 to 10 days of the functional overreaching, where it's just going to be hard. It's going to be hard, not only from a time perspective, but from an energy perspective, okay? Have to place emphasis on recovery, on sleep, stretching, foam rolling, getting in the hot tub, making the legs feel as good as possible, because guess what? I'm not letting up right now. Like, it's going to get harder tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So anyway, wanted to mention that before we dive into why I train the way that I train. Okay, you all know I'm a big proponent of the bigger the aerobic base at the bottom of the pyramid, the higher the peak at the top of the pyramid, okay? AKA race day on the starting line. So after today's run, I'll tell you, okay, I did 2 runs today, exact same course. You saw the footage from this morning, 16 miles for the first course, about 7:30 a mile. I was scouting out the ice and the snow, and it was clear, pretty clear. There was about 200 meters of the course that was still packed on, but not too bad. So this afternoon, went back, 16 miles again at 5:22-ish approximately per mile, okay? And there it is on your screen in kilometers. And the reason, so this is the juncture, all right? And I talked about this briefly a couple days ago, is that, oh, and I wish I was better at graphics, like graphic illustration, so I wouldn't have to use my arms. But basically, I took a snapshot. I'll try and put it on the screen right now. So you see how I've been building and building and building, and now I'm plateauing and plateauing, okay? So at 130 miles a week, I'm plateauing. This is the last week, 130 miles, okay? So now what's happening in this functional overreaching week is the volume is still high, all right, right here. And then, like today, 5:20 a mile for 16 miles, the intensity is about to crest over and even pass through that peak volume to the point where my body's telling me, ouch, that hurt, that was hard. So today was a double, 32 miles for the day, so that next week, everybody, 3 weeks out from the race, the taper begins. So then we start going down, but intensity remains high, okay? So I'll be able to go back in a week, basically a week from now, maybe 8 days. I'll do the same course, depending on the snow, and I will be able to go much faster. Why? Because I'll be fresher. But the only reason I was able to go as fast as I did today, and just so you know, as far as the confidence, like why I train the way I train, confidence, and especially for the half marathon and above distances. 5K, 10K, different animal. You need more speed, you need more speed, but you've got to be ready to go to the well and be able to, meaning your threshold, and be able to hold that threshold for, well, 13 miles, okay? And it's not 3 miles, it's not 6 miles, it's just a different animal when you start getting really past that 10-mile mark in a race. So now I have the confidence because I was glancing at my watch on the way out, which was slightly uphill actually, and I was actually holding back the first 8 miles because I knew it wasn't quite time to really let her rip in the training. So I was looking at my watch and it said like 302, 304, 306 per kilometer. That's my goal race pace at sea level. And it's so you basically get 8 to 10 second conversion from Denver, 5,280 feet down to sea level. Bottom line, fitness is there, red blood cells are there, and that's I just hope that maybe I don't quite have the words or the knowledge yet to explain, because so many people again are concerned about my training and about I'm not going to be able to race fast, and I just got to tell you that I fully believe in that aerobic base is so critical. But trust me, as we start to crest down you're gonna see some fast things going on, okay? I don't even know what to say else. It's just, but as you can tell, I'm excited because it means that it's kind of working. Like today's workout, and actually, question of the day. When was your last workout where you said, aha, I'm almost ready for my peak race, okay? Tell us a good story. Maybe it was a marathon, maybe it was a 5K, maybe it was if you're in high school, maybe it was a high school 2-mile. And I know I'm going on and on here, but I gotta tell you, everybody, it feels real good. And you experience this as a runner. It's a beautiful place to be where you're like, wait a minute, maybe this training is working. And that was the case after the 16 miles. And the reason I went 16 miles and not 13 miles is right here. Right here, everybody. I could have stopped at 13, but I said, you know what? I want 3 more miles just to enter that pain cave a little bit more so that on race day, I know like 13 miles is going to be quote unquote easy in the sense that I know I can run fast for 16 miles. Oh, thanks for being here. I know I could go on and on. That's why I train the way that I train, is that it just sets you up, I think, for more success later in the training block and then on race day, rather than knocking off workouts all the time. All the time, especially early you just don't, in my opinion, you just don't need it early in the training block. So I'm on to my soup. Thanks for being here. You're the best. Onward and upward. And we'll toss it to, I keep talking about the functional overreaching, so we'll toss it back. I recently did this one as well, but in case you're interested in this topic of functional overreaching, right there, right there, right there. Onward and upward. All right, seek beauty. Work hard and love each other. See you tomorrow.